one-shot the idiots. Oh, quadruple boosted Aura Will on Idiot Dunsparce.
Luke Superstar is a legend.
What is up, YouTube? Luke Superstar back here with another amazing day in Pokemon Go. Don't be shocked, pun intended, if we have a crazy spice pick, because that's what we do on this channel. We do crazy things. We're not that good at the game, but boy, do we like to have fun with some crazy Pokemon picks. I think that's the best way to play the game. I mean, there's 1,000 and some Pokemon in the Pokedex. Why play the same 3 every time? That's my motto here, and that's what we're doing today. That being said, I have an interesting one today. And it's kind of funny. This Pokemon came to fruition on my team by mistake, as a matter of fact. I was going through my PvP stats teams. I got them all tagged on my Pokedex. I was looking, and I was like, what can I use for the next stream? And I was like, you know what? Steel types are so good. God, steel types, it's the best type in the game. 1 million resistances, only 3 weaknesses, just great typing. So I was like, what steel type can I use that's really good? So I started looking, and I was like, wow, steel electric is an amazing type. Like, it really is. The steel and electric, okay, you got me. You're double weak to ground, which, you know, if you get hit by a ground attack, it's not going to be fun. But the electric and the steel actually work together to give you some double resistances, flying being one of them. What else is electric? Electric being one of them. So, no, not electric. I have a chart right here. Anyway, point is, it's a good typing. So I was looking at that and I was like, who do we got? We got Toga Demaru, however you say that one. Toga Demaru. Little tiny Pikachu type thing, electric, pretty good, not super bulky. But anyway, then I was like, what's bulkier? And I was like, Magnezone. Magnezone's like a tanky electric steel type, but is it bulky? So then I went and I was kind of looking. I was looking through my Magnezones, anyway, long story short, I'm rambling. I do that. Anyways, long story short, I found a Magnezone or the pre-evolution version, Magnemite. And I scanned it in Pokegenie, and it was like, great stats for PvP. So I was like, yeah, I'll build that. I started to build it, and it was actually Magneton, the middle evolution stats, and not Magnezone. So I was like, all right, let's use Magneton. Maybe it's better, maybe it's worse, I don't know. My goodness, let's look. My goodness, is this Pokemon a glass cannon? I was thinking it was going to be kind of bulky, like Magnezone, which I don't even think is very bulky, so I was already wrong there. Magnezone only has 121 defense and 102, so even Magnezone's not bulky. But Magneton is even worse. Magneton is 143 attack, 114 defense, and 95 stamina health. So, that means we are only offensive with the Magneton. But you know what? That's not a bad thing. Because a lot of the nice opponents that you play are water types. Azumarils, Jellicents, Feral Gators, all those ones. And having something that hits it extremely hard with electric damage is good. Flying types, Talonflame, all those ones. So we'll see. I hope it'll be good. There's only one way to find out, and that's try it out and let's see. So let's take a look at the entire team I got for today. Today we have the Magneton leading the charge. So let me say this. I'm going to start it with Thunder Shock instead of Volt Switch. Thunder Shock's a little bit faster energy build. Volt Switch is a little bit more damage. I want to run it Thunder Shock because I don't want the Magneton in there attacking for a long time. It's very glassy, so the faster I can get off attacks, the better. I don't know if this is the best strategy, but that's how we're going to try it to start. And, you know, I got Discharge and Magnet Bomb, which are both very spammy, decently strong moves. So the goal is just to rip off as many fast charge moves as possible. So to go with the comp, for one, I needed something that beats ground and can avoid ground. So Altaria and Blastoise are both pretty good into ground. Altaria doesn't really hit ground for super effective, but it doesn't get hit back very strong with ground types. Maybe the ground rock users are kind of bad for Altaria, but Blastoise can just blast them away, pun intended. So anyways, that's kind of the plan. I don't know how it's going to go. We're going to find out. I mean, that's what we do on this stream. We just mix it up, see what we can do, and see what happens. So,
you guys, my name's Pikachu, by the way. Nice to meet you. Let me just say something here real fast. Before we get this stream started, do you mind if I tell them something? Do you mind if...
sure. I guess. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. By the way, if you're new to the stream, let me just say welcome and thanks for watching. And this team, I guarantee, is gonna suck. I mean, trust me when I say this. He always comes in with these weird teams and tries them, and he's like, "Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good." Magneton, no, Magneton sucks, and he's gonna get his butt whipped. I guarantee it. But I mean, we'll just have to see. So anyway, good luck. GLHF, good luck. Have fun.
Okay, well, thank you for the words of encouragement, Pikachu. Pikachu's so negative to me all the time. I don't know what his deal is. I don't know what he has against me. I guess he's seen me play and he knows that I'm not the best, so... Anyway, let's do it! PvP battles, great league, as always. Magneton is what we're gonna lead. Probably a terrible idea, but who knows? We'll see. Apollo says, here for Luke the Legend with a big wave. Hello, Apollo. YouTube BC Tiger 26 says, yo, back to you, my friend. All right, let's get into some battles, see how this goes, try not to get wrecked, and then, ooh, that would have been cool if I rhymed right there. Let me try that again. Let's get this, hold on. I got it. Let's get into some battles. Let's see how it goes. Let's try and win. Enjoy the show. Boom! Let's go. Oh, I should have said let's go. That was even better. Oh well, here we go. My coffee is scalding hot, so I haven't had a chance to enjoy my coffee yet. So let me get some energy. Here. All right, first match, Magneton debut. Let's see what it can. Oh, this is horrible. We definitely don't want to see this. Yeah, let's just run away. All right, a little bit of energy and run away. That's basically the worst lead we could ever see, but this is fine. Now we just Hydro Cannon for days. Watch for, I guess we really don't have to worry about the Licky. If he goes for like a huge charge, then I'm gonna shield. Because then it's gonna be like a Solar Beam or a Hyper Beam or something crazy. But if he's just gonna Body Slams and Shadow Balls, we'll just tank him, no problem. Okay, that's fine. The problem is freaking, we do not want Swampert against the Magneton. We just do not win that. He resists everything, so we have to try our absolute best to avoid that match. So since he shields, I'll probably respect back with the shield, because he's gonna, he basically wants to get switch priority. So he wants to go down, he wants to not go down first, so we're not gonna let that happen. He's gonna go down. Or he's gonna use all his shields on Licky, which I'm happy with if he does that. Boom! Okay, 2 shields on Licky. That's fine. One more Hydro Cannon does it, and we outrace him, so there you go. Bad play by the Licky. Hopefully he doesn't survive this. I do not think he does, and then we'll be sitting pretty good. Boom! Oh no, the 1 health survival. It's not a Luke Superstar stream if the opponent does not survive with exactly 1 health to survive. So, well, it is what it is. I guess we can go into this now. No, we gotta go into the Altaria now. Hopefully he doesn't have a hard answer for the Altaria. If he does, we're kind of SOL. Okay, this is good. This is great. This is fantastic. This is wonderful. This is amazing. So we shield here. We can beat the Corviknight here. I don't know though, it's gonna be tough because we can beat the Corviknight with no shields. We're gonna hit him hard, but are we gonna have enough health to survive with Altaria to finally finish off the Swampert? Probably, honestly, especially if I can get a catch here. Boom, catch. And if I can get a discharge, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I expected that 100%. I was hoping to get it on catch timing, but I didn't. But this is fine. Either way, this was inevitable to happen. So as much possible damage as we can get off, I'll be happy with. And I should probably magnet bomb instead of discharge. I think they're both the same. I'll have to check the damages. Okay, I expected that. I don't know if we're gonna get through this. Maybe. Yeah, we should be okay. This sky attack should be close to KOing, and then I think we can outrace the Corviknight to another flamethrower. I don't think one payback wins. That's gonna not be good. No, come on. Ooh, that was perfect actually, because then we get the farm. So now we got extra farm. Now we just spam on the flamethrower. Actually, a sky attack probably wins, but I think they're the same energy, so we just throw on timing here. We should have it. That's not gonna do it. Nope. By the way, I should have just sky attacked in case he had an air cutter there, but we got the win. GG's. First match. Hey, guess what? First match of the day. Bad lead. We come from behind and end up winning against a good team, against a top team. Swampert, Lickalicky, and Corviknight, we get the win with the old Magneton. Let's go. 1-0, baby, 1-0. We love to see it. Slime says, I miss running Blastoise. LOL, I'd run it again if there wasn't so many Jellicents in the meta. Yeah, unfortunately, Blastoise has bad matchups, but Blastoise is the tankiest Hydro Cannon user out of the whole bunch, and so Hydro Cannons are great. If you could spam Hydro Cannons and you got something that's even tankier as well, it's pretty good. So I do like the Blastoise. Let me just say this, by the way, yesterday, I just spent 500 and some candies to upgrade a brand new Altaria, by the way. So I've wasted so much candy on Altarias. So number one, I had a shiny a long time ago. I evolved that one, 400 candy there. Okay, that was already a lot. Doesn't have very good stats for anything, but I was like, Altaria is cool, I'll evolve it for a collector's item. Then I had this one, which I was using for a long time, and it's pretty good. Like stats-wise are good. It's like a, I don't know, 96%, whatever, something decently ranked. And then I caught this one, which is, it looks like it would be not that good. Like 0, 15, 15 is probably number one. But it was really, really significantly better. It's like 98% or 99% or something. So I was like, all right, I gotta go with that one. So it's a pretty good upgrade. So the Altaria that we're actually running today is actually really good. So that's gonna help a lot. Not only do we have an Altaria, we have a killer Altaria. All right, 1-0, let's go, baby. What do you have to say about that, Mr. Pikachu? All right, match number 2 incoming. Here we go. By the way, I got the new Mimikyu outfit, which is pretty cool. I'm a big Mimikyu fan, if you can't tell right here. What is this? Okay, Papa versus Dada. Papa versus son. No, Dada, you no hit me. Oh no, he's beating me with Volt Switches. Okay, interesting, interesting. We got the pre-evolution, he's got the evolution, which is stronger. He's running Volt Switch. Okay. He probably hits me harder, I'm scared. He's Shadow. I guess I don't shield. What is he using though? Magna Bomb too? Okay, he's gonna lag. Oh, what a guy, what a guy. All right, that's fine. Shit, okay. This is good for us. I know that this Granbull has like Thunder, I don't think he has Thunder Punch. I think it has like Fire Punch and stuff. It is Shadow. God, I don't want to no shield, but I have to. I have to. No, really? God almighty. All right, I lost. There's no chance. No chance here. Wow, what a team. Okay, I was not prepared for that. Number one, I played that like an idiot. I should shield. Oh, let me tell you why. I should always shield my Magneton, period. If it's my lead and they're throwing charge moves, I just need to shield it because it's my weakest Pokemon. So if I'm gonna no shield stuff, it shouldn't be with the Magneton at all anyways. So bad on me. Then I took too long to switch out of the Altaria, so I already took some charm damages. And then at that point, I have to start using some shields on the Blastoise. I can't just let him take shadow damage moves. So I suck. Bad play. It happens. It happens. Opponent really said fire doesn't exist. It can't hurt me. All right. All right, that's fine. That was a bad play by me. We'll figure it out. Miriam says hello, everyone. Hello, Miriam. How are you today? Okay, Yasuki M. All right, let's play this better. Shit. We have to go straight into the Altaria here. Primeape will just annihilate us. I'm gonna shield here because Primeape does have Ice Punch and it's just annoying. Okay, so now I probably won't. Okay, that's fine. All right, Primeape's a bad lead, so we may have to figure out if we really want to lead Magneton for that specific reason. It's gonna have a lot of really bad matchups to lead. I don't want to shield the Umbreon. All right, I won't. But I need to save the Altaria. But God, Primeape's just gonna crush me. Maybe I just shield a foul play here. That's probably a bad idea, but that's the problem with having a team that's not very good and a Pokemon that's not very good is you end up in these matchups where you switch and then you're just so far behind you got to fight from a deficit to try and catch back up. But we'll see. Let's see. Let's go. Foul plays. Get out of here with your silly little foul plays. I'm going to go into the Blastoise. Just save some energy on the Altaria. There we go. Okay, this is good. This is what we want. We're not scared of him with the Blastoise. I don't know why he would switch back into this when he already has a huge winning matchup against my Magneton. Why would he do that? He's gonna try He's going to try to start to snowball. That's actually a tongue twister. He's going to try to start to snowball. What a dick. What an absolute dick. Okay, now you're stuck here. You got a shield, but God, that's annoying. I think I almost have a Sky Attack ready too, though. I'm actually fine with this play. That, you know, we're not gonna shield there, but oh, so annoying. I have to shield this. It's probably a close combat and it probably one-shots me. So this is unfortunate. If he gets out of here, God dang it. That's what we didn't want to see. We do have a Sky Attack ready though, but we're not even through 2 of his Pokemon yet. So that's unfortunate that he ripped a close combat right away and we didn't have anything to hit him back with. We're losing. We're losing. We lost. GG's. What a tough match, man. These ones today, people are trying hard today. Okay, this luckily goes through, and I don't know if that last Snarl damage goes through, but the Primeape just comes in and taps me on the face once and I die. Yep. I have to throw here. Dude, get the fuck out of here. How does he have charge again already? I hate Primeape, guys. I hate Primeape. 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 What do I hate? Primeape. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I'm getting a phone call. Hello. Yes. Pokemon International Industries. Yes. Hi. Yes, I was expecting your call. Hello. Yes. Hi. What's up? You've been watching my stream. Okay. Great. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you like it. What do you mean you're not happy with it? What do you mean? Hold on. Sorry. So you're saying that everyone in Pokemon International Industries is a big Primeape fan, and that's why they made it way too OP for Pokemon Go. But because he's everyone's fan favorite, you're going to keep it that way? Well, to be honest, I don't think that's fair. You know, it's way too OP. It just comes in and snowballs. It doesn't matter who. I understand. What do you mean? You're really going to ban me for talking crap about Primeape? That's funny. I'll just go play. Please don't ban me. I really like this game. I promise I won't say anything bad about Primeape again. Okay. I agree. I said I agree. Okay. All right. Fuck Primeape. Primeape sucks. Anyways, next match. 1 and 2, not a good start, not a good start. But you know what? It's okay. It happens. You know, primate. You know, whatever. Miriam says, make a diss track on Primeape like you do on Dunsparce. I simply hate Primeape. It's true. You know what, Miriam? I am very close. I am very close to making a Primeape diss track. We'll see how today goes. Especially with this lead, we'll see how today goes. We may end up calling old Snoop Dogg, saying, bro, I got a new one for you here. I need your help. Let's diss on this Primeape. Let's go. All right, Haunter. This is actually a good matchup for us, but Haunter, interesting. Oh my God, look at this damage already. Okay. We get out shields here is the good thing. He's doing a lot of fast move damage. He doesn't shield? Wow. Okay, bye-bye, Haunter. Oh no, ah! Did you see that damage? Oh my God. I was gonna switch immediately, and then I was like, I'll just tank 1 Incinerate. I got a shield. Thunder Punch, I got a shield. But I should not have taken 1 Incinerate there. Okay, we should get out 2 shields here. God dang, he's fast. All right, we're at 2 Hydro Cannons. So if anything, we sack the Blastoise to get out 2 shields here. We're already up 1 Pokemon, and I just wasted a bunch of turns. Damn it. I should have thrown 1 more rollout first. Now I have to throw 1 more. Okay, this is fine. We go down here. God, this is not good. Let me tell you why. Because he can still shield. Okay, now we do this. He can still throw an overheat or something. Okay, God dang it, really? Okay, we have a, here's the good news. We have a Magneton almost to a Magnet Bomb, which will one-shot the Wigglytuff. The problem is that Typhlosion is sitting on charge. So, and never mind. Icy Wind is just gonna one-shot me. Dang it. Oh, another Wigglytuff against the Altaria. That's unfortunate. I messed up on the Typhlosion though. I wasted a bunch of turns like a bad player. Okay, this wins. I expect the Typhlosion to come in immediately. He wins. He'll incinerate the Magneton. Then he has a Thunder Punch for the Blastoise, but I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm not gonna let that happen. Let's go, baby, let's go! Let's go, baby! Oh, yeah! I know! Hi, I'm Snorlax. Nice to meet you. My name is Snorlax. I just want to say something. Let me just say something right here. That was actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty good gameplay. He came in. The Typhlosion could have easily won there. You know, like all he had to do was come in, throw an Incinerate, switch, and then throw a Thunder Punch, and he wins. So let me just say this. That was actually a good play. Good job. Good job. I'm gonna give you props for that one. And by the way, do you struggle with sleep apnea? Because if you do, go to Snorlax.com/sleep apnea. We have our brand new Snorlax CPAP machines on sale. Buy one, get 7 free. $432,000, 333 cents. Use code Luke Superstar upon checkout, and you'll get a discount. Are you tired of your loved ones getting up and leaving in the middle of the night because you snore? If so, go to Snorlax.com slash sleep apnea. Thank you. Bye. Chocolate chip butter. Wait, what is it? Brown butter chocolate chip cookie creamer in my coffee. James Squire says, nice. GG's. When's the next tourney? I'm ready. Ted Rampon. Hola, senoritas, Ted Rampon says. The next tourney will be pretty soon. Maybe next week. I don't know. Let's see. If not next week, the week after, I'll start to get some details ready because it is a lot of fun. Here's the deal though. Okay, here's the deal with the next tournament that I'm gonna run. Next tournament, I'm gonna be very streamlined about matches and match timings. I'm gonna say your round starts at 8:05 on the dot. If you're not there, you lose, move on. Next round starts at 8:10. If you're not there, move on. So anyways, that way it's a little more streamlined because watching it live is hard. It's a lot of semantics. And so we'll do another one because it's a lot of fun, but I wanna make it like a little more strict because we were a little loosey-goosey on the last one. So anyways, let's go, baby. 2 and 2, not bad. I'll take it. Let me update the win counter here. GG's. All right, Magneton is tough, but you saw there, Magneton hits like a truck if I can hit something. Even a resisted discharge was really strong. So let's see if we can hit something. All right, here we go. Victory Bell. This is bad for us. Good. We resist, so let's throw a Magnet Bomb and see how much damage it does. We still shield though. I bet you he no shields. I don't know, we'll see. This will be big damage. Boom! All right, he shields. We'll just shield as well. Okay, that's fine. I'm happy to get out double shields here. Then we just go into the Altaria, who just wins this matchup. Okay. Really? How annoying are you? That's fine. This matchup's actually fine for Altaria. Like in the end, the Bastiodon, you know, does a lot of damage and resists everything. But, you know, it doesn't really force shields or anything like significant. So I'll just tank a Stone Edge and we'll just be done with this matchup and I'll get in the Blastoise. So it's fine. The problem is his Victory Bell has 2 charges for sure. And can one-shot the Blastoise. So maybe I'll shield one of these to keep Altaria alive. I'll just do this now. So let's get to Ice Beam. Here we go. Yep, that's it. That's what I was expecting. Now we just double shield and we Ice Beam and we win. And as a matter of fact, the Hydro Cannon probably works here on the Victory Bell. I don't think he gets to a 3rd Leaf Blade before we get to Ice Beam. He's not even gonna get to a 2nd. Wow, bad play. He spent all that time and energy building up on the Victory Bell and he didn't even get to use it at all. There we go. And we still have a shield here. So now we can one-shot, I think, the Bastiodon here. I think. I'm gonna over-farm a little because I don't know what else he has in the back and I would rather have a little energy just in case. Hopefully it's something weak to Hydro Cannon. Hopefully, we'll see. Ready? This should one-shot, right? Yep. Oh no, come on, bro. Okay, I don't know why I threw an Ice Beam, that was retarded. The good news is we got the Magneton, so we have to wait till after he throws energy though. We cannot just pull him in now. And honestly, a discharge won't even be huge damage because Azumarill is so tanky. But it'll do a lot. I don't know, we'll see, it'll do a lot. Come on, Azumarill, die. Don't be a fat idiot, please, please. Don't try and farm me down. Nope, that's not gonna work. You can't farm me down. So he's trying to save 2 full charges, which is a good play actually. But okay, that's good. We did get rid of 1. That was the plan. I think he wins here. Azumarill's just too tanky. I wasted an Ice Beam on him. If I was at discharge, we win, but I'm not. Yep, that's unfortunate. God, Azumarill. So, God, this is what sucks about the Magneton, is even those Leaf Blades right away were just too strong. Like, Leaf Blades took 90% of my health, not even a charge attack. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna keep it, but let's not lead it. Let's keep it for the right matchup. I guess that's what we should do anyways. I think it's better, it's definitely a better closer than it is a lead. Because it probably has more losing matchups than it has winning matchups. And like my back line isn't like a hard counter to a lot of stuff. They're just generally good, unless it's like a Blastoise to a fire type. So let's not lead it. Let's lead the Blastoise, which is actually good because Blastoise can force shields with Hydro Cannon. So Blastoise up front can just rip Hydro Cannons all day long, force shields. And then when he brings in the water type to start soaking them up, then we bring in the Magneton. Awesome. Ted Rampon says Luke's chart has been really helpful. And then of course electric lead right up front. Give me a break, bro. God, that's so annoying. This isn't much better. Okay, this is fine. This actually works out okay, as a matter of fact. I'm happy with this. But yeah, bye-bye. Look at that damage, guys. I'm telling you, super hyper offensive here. We shield either way. It might be a fighting move, but it might not. But either way, we just shield because we're not tanky. That's kind of sad though that we have to shield everything. I think that was a charged tie. Wow, good timing. Okay, we probably just shield again. Yeah, I'm gonna just shield again because Ampharos has Trailblaze, but his main damage comes from his Volt switches. So I probably don't need to shield a Trailblaze against it. Okay, Magneton will do good damage. It's resisted, but still good. Boom! Okay, he shields. All right, now we just give up on this. The problem is he's gonna... This might be a brutal swing. I was gonna say if he Trailblazes, it's bad. Okay, this is good. That's fine. Because the Trailblaze is what we don't want to see, because then he starts getting attack boosts. So he'll just brutal swing and brutal swing and brutal swing, and we should be able to get through it. As long as we avoid the Blastoise in this matchup, we're okay, but we'll see what he does. Hopefully our Blastoise is really good into whoever he has left. And I guarantee it's not gonna be. It's gonna be an Azumarill or Jellicent again, and we just lose. So, whatever. Yeah. Why is it always a Jellicent or Azumarill at the end, guys? Why? There's 1,000 Pokemon in the game. Why? Why do they have to pick the same ones every time? Oh my goodness. Uh-oh, Bob. It looks like Leader Sierra has taken over the stream here. She's done this before in one of Luke Superstar's matches. This typically happens. She's always watching, and what happens is she says, you know what, Luke Superstar, your gameplay is absolutely pathetic. Let me get in there and show you how it's done. So Sierra comes out with her spicy signature triple shadow team, just like when you encountered her in her little balloon, Bob. But let me tell you something. This team is nothing to mess around with. Leader Sierra likes to play that super hyper offensive game where she brings in 3 different shadow types, has no defense whatsoever, and likes to just beat up people, Bob. So some people considered her a high school bully, Bob, but you know what? I just think she's a great player. So she's gonna get into this match right here. Tell me what you think, Bob.
Well, let me tell you right now. I think the Gengar's a pretty good matchup right here against the Machamp. The Machamp can't hit it with any super effective damage, so I expect to switch here, and then we'll kind of see how the game plays out from there. You know, the Machamp tries to spam, but I don't think it's gonna be enough there. Steve, what do you think, Steve?
Well, Bob, you know, I expect the Machamp to shield here. It is what you call a glass cannon, Bob. And so whenever you got those glass cannons against glass cannons, it's usually whoever's first to move gets the win here. And it looks like Luke Superstar is just outputting this damage like it's just going to town. I mean, look at this. He's already got another Shadow Punch loaded, Bob. I think at this point he gives up on the Gengar, which it looks like he is going to do. And so, excuse me, Bob, I forgot. This is Leader Sierra. This isn't Luke Superstar, so I'm just sorry about that, Bob. But back to you, Bob.
Alright, looks like he's gonna switch into the Shadow Tyranitar here, which, unfortunately, those Dragon Breaths are resisted by the Steel type of Skarmory. And, when he brings in the Machamp, he's gonna have a really bad day because the Machamp is actually double super effective into the Tyranitar, so he's gonna have to immediately switch, Bob, and I do expect that to happen no matter what happens. And, so he's gonna go ahead and do that. He reads the play, she reads the play right away. Great play because the, oh no, Bob, oh no, I mean Steve, my name is Bob, sorry about that, I forgot my own name there for a second, but now he's got to deal with an ice type user on the other end, so back to you, Steve.
Yeah, Bob, I don't know about this one. I think if he can get off a big acrobatics here, it'll do major damage on the Azumarill here. It's going to be tough, Bob, because at the end of the day, what's going to happen is that Shadow Tyranitar is going to get aligned with that Shadow Machamp, and about 2 karate chops on the head will absolutely destroy this Tyranitar. And, he's got to save a shield, Bob. And it doesn't look like he's going to get there, Bob, so I think he's just going to give up on this, Bob. And the Tyranitar is going to have to get to a charge move, Bob. And not only is he going to have to get through the Machamp, but he's going to have to get through the Azumarill, which is still left. So let's see, Bob, how much damage can these Dragon Breaths and a Brutal Swing do to this Machamp? Can he survive Karate Chops? It doesn't look like it, Bob. With all that zigging and zagging and in and out, and the Machamp was able to get enough energy to throw 2 back-to-back moves, Bob. You know, it just doesn't look like that Leader Sierra has enough in the tank for this match, Bob. Back to you, Susie. I could have done that. I could have went in and got a loss. Thanks for nothing, frickin' Leader Sierra, on that one, jeez. Well, let's put that in the old loss column. Mrs. I'm gonna take over your stream and show you how it's done. Can't even get a win. Way ahead, by the way. Did you guys see that? She was way ahead. All she had to do was avoid the Machamp matchup. Even I could have done that. Come on, I mean, that was pathetic. Pathetic. And then look, now I got to deal with her ugly team on my screen. Ugh. All right, let's go back to the original plan here. I don't even remember my team. Magneton and Altaria. Here we go. All right. It be like that. Isn't that what the kids say? It be like that sometimes. All right, GG's, here we go. 3-3. We're doing just fine, actually. So actually, the first set, we went 3-2. Which is pretty good. All right, not a bad matchup. Okay, good. Finally, we get a decent lead. This is actually fine. Azumarill kind of wins this by bulkiness, but we're faster, and so we get through this just fine. So I don't think I want to switch because neither of my switches are very good. If I switch into Altaria, it just loses to the Azumarill. And if I switch into the Magneton, he just counter switches. So I think I just fight this out as long as possible, get a free switch into the Magneton, wait to see what he switches back into, and then go from there. Azumarill, shiny buddy Azumarill. You know this person likes to play the dang game, I'll tell you that much. Actually, you know what's funny is like, probably a lot of Azumarills are buddy ribbons because it takes a lot of XL candy, so you do gotta walk it a lot. See what I mean? Like, we get through it just fine. I think we survive one more play rough. I'm gonna shield just to not just totally give up on the Blastoise right away, actually. Because they may have something pretty bad for us in the back. So there you go. Now I have 2 full Hydro Cannons, and we get the catch, which we resist play rough. Even though we are not tanky, this is still resisted, so it does help. I expect a counter right here, obviously, but at least we have 2 full charges on the Blastoise. Yeah, pretty much worst case scenario. But that's fine. That's actually fine. Because either way, at some point, this Magneton just gets aligned badly. The Azumarill is the favorable matchup, which we were never going to get alignment on. So any damage that we can get on this, I'll count as a win. So 25% damage. Now Blastoise comes in with 2 Hydro Cannons. And I think it's fine. Blastoise got through 90% of the Azumarill. And we'll get through the Wish Cast. So we just pray we get a good matchup at the end. I'll use Shield here because I have another Hydro Cannon. So I think it's okay. We'll see. How much charge does he have? God dang it. I was only going to throw 1 rollout too and go for it, but he was at 2 full charges. So that was just a total waste of a shield because I didn't accomplish anything with it. Now he's up on energy and he's up on shield, so I just over farm this like crazy. Okay, I have to throw now. He can shield and ice beam or play rough, which is the right play. So that if I would have thrown 1 more Hydro Cannon there, it would have been optimal. No, now he just Brave Birds and we just lose. All right, God, this team, you know what, guys? The problem with my team is it's very, not meta, but it's very easy and obvious to play against if you're a meta team. So this isn't the anti-meta I'm normally playing that really catches people off guard. Even the Magneton, you can just play however you want. Shit, that actually helps. That actually helps. I don't think I get through the Wish Cast, but that actually helps. Wish Cast is out of energy, so if 1 Sky Attack can defeat it from this range, maybe I win? Maybe. How does he have another charge? I thought he went away right away. God dang it. I suck. Okay. Time to make a substitution. We're done with that team. We'll keep the Magneton, but we're done with the rest of the team. So let's go into our own chaos here. So ground, we need a harder answer for. So I'm gonna go into Jump Bluff here. Okay, now we're double weak to ice with the Altaria. But I like Jump Bluff. No, you know what? I'm gonna do this rather. We just played this on stream, but I'm gonna do it again because it's amazing. I'm gonna play the Bellossom because the biggest, no, that's stupid too. Ninetales. No, because then we're double weak to fire. What should we do? You know what? Let's not give up. I lied. I'm too quick to be scared and run away with my tail tucked between my legs. So you know what? Let's just do this.
You guys are still here watching this crap? Really? I mean, come on! There's the 2026 championship happening right now, and you're here watching this bull crap. My mom told me not to cuss, so I'm not gonna cuss. So anyways, you guys, this guy's not very good at the game. He really sucks. I've been telling you this for weeks, but you guys refuse to believe it. I mean, Blastoise. Even I can be Blastoise. I mean, I'm an electric type, of course, but I mean, Blastoise. He thinks he's gonna beat all these Azumarill, Jellicent metas with Blastoise? Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I mean, come on.
Pikachu's voice is hard on the old throat. Shite. 3 and 4. Is Magneton better than Magnezone in Great League? In the hands of Luke Superstar, they're both bad. The answer, you know what? I have an idea, guys. I have an idea. Let's do this. Maybe this will help. I don't know, but let's try it. The other option to run Magneton is with Volt Switch rather than Thundershock. So let's try that. Maybe that extra damage from the Volt Switches will make a big difference. Might as well catch this Mimikyu. So let's try that. Maybe switching to Volt Switch will help. I was confused because I saw myself there and I was like, wait, I didn't catch him? All right, here we go. We're gonna go Volt Switch Magneton. We're gonna put Magneton back in the front now with Volt Switch. And hopefully that's enough damage to make some people run away. Here's the plan. We're gonna all in on the Magneton. Even resisted damage is good, so we're gonna just double shield, do a ton of damage. We resist the Ninetales, so I expect it to go away, and a steel Magnet Bomb will just one-shot it. And in this case, I wish I had Thunder Shock on. But anyway, there you go. This will one-shot it if it no shields. I expect a shield here. What are you doing? Bye-bye, Ninetales! Oh, what are you doing? 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 Oh my god, oh my god. This guy hates the shield. This guy hates the shield. I need a heavy metal, death metal rock band. You know what? I'm gonna turn that into an official Luke Superstar song. Shield. What is this person doing? My god. I don't care if you lower my attack, buddy. I'm a glass cannon. So call me, I don't know. What is this person up to in its life? Now I'm just gonna no shield. Wow. I'm just gonna shield again. I'm just gonna be that guy. And you know what? I'm gonna go for a catch just to make him even more mad. Ready? 1, 2, 3, catch. Oh my god, is this person upset? Wow. One shots the Ninetales, one shots the Blastoise, and then comes in for the annoying kick a man while he's down, catch at the end. That's payback for all the ass whipping I've been getting. GG's. What is that person doing? I mean, does he honestly expect me to throw like a discharge there? Does he not know at all what I have or what I can do? Because wow. Ninetales is double weak to steel there, guys. Sheesh. Sheesh on that one. Wow. Easy game. Miriam says, I think Skull Bash Blastoise will be better for your team. Let me think about that. This is a great lead. See what he does. Okay, he's gonna stay in like an idiot, like they always do, yep. There we go, finally into some counter. Same thing though, like we already experienced this kind of earlier. But the good thing is he didn't lead the Swampert. So last time he led the Swampert and we were stuck in there and we had to switch. Now we get to switch. This isn't a hardcore winning matchup for Altaria, but Altaria's favored in this match for sure. So we'll see. I don't know. Okay, that was a charge tie. That's good. We'll see what else he has in the... Oh, wow. He's just saving shields? Okay. I respect it, being all in on the Greninja. He should bring it in now, for sure. But even Greninja doesn't really beat the... Yeah. Is he just giving up or is he lagging out? Did I just make another person rage quit here? He's lagging. He's lagging. He's lagging, Bob. Oh, come on. Boom. Yeah, it looks like he just lagged out. I think this is a rage quit. I don't think this is a lag out. I think this guy was like, really? How come I always get electric types when I lead my Greninja? That's how I sound, so that's why I say it like that. Oh, wow. What a scary team, by the way. Shadow Toucannon is the most frightening Pokemon in the entire game for me. I honestly think that Shadow Toucannon is the strongest offensive Pokemon in the game. It's like, it's so terrifying. When you see it, you shield. I don't care what type you are. I don't care if you're Steel Electric type. Because double resisted, a Beak Blast will still one-shot you. So It's so scary that it forces out all shields. And even scarier, he had him as a closer with Swampert and Greninja up front, which both have Hydro Cannon. So I hate that guy. That guy's scary and not fun to play against. Double Hydro Cannon user, and then after all the Hydro Cannons have taken all your shields, they just come in and Beak Blast you one time and you lose. Oh my god. He force closed the app. That's funny. So let me think about Skull Bash. I like ice coverage. Ice is really good offensively. You know, ice hits like Cradilly, which, you know, a lot of people don't have answers for. It hits Altarias, it hits any flying types, any grass types, which the reason I use it on Blastoise specifically is because you have a counter to grass types. So if you get your Blastoise in a bad position against a grass type, you can hit back super effective. So Skull Bash is really strong, but I think I like Ice Beam. I just think I like the counter coverage against grass. And it's just good into a lot of types. Okay, this is bad. We run immediately. I'm gonna switch into the Blastoise actually. I'm gonna over farm this here. That's why. See guys? See? Now I got this. If I had Skull Bash, I wouldn't hit him for any damage. Obviously this is a specific matchup, but that's what I mean, is Ice Beam is really just good in general into a lot of types. Dragon being one of them. Flying, grass. So anyways, this particular match, obviously it's good, and it could have easily been bad, but it ended up being good. So there you go. And it's pretty fast. So he's over farming here. I expect 2 Shadow Claws, which will double shield, so that way we can just one-shot this and then move on. Or okay, maybe he doesn't. Wow, okay. Oh, that was lucky. For him to get that one last Shadow Claw off, that's all right. My move should be coming out. This should be a charge tie. Come on, dude. God, that's annoying. That should be a freaking charge tie there. I pressed it. Why doesn't it come out? Or if not, why doesn't it immediately come out? That's so fucking annoying, dude. I hate this game. Ugh! That's so annoying to me. If I threw it on the same turn as him and his comes out and mine doesn't, mine should come out immediately after before he could switch, period. So annoying. And instead, he comes in, I'm stuck doing nothing. That frustrates me a lot. That just frustrates me so much, because, like, come on. That's a full Ice Beam wasted. That would have been super effective because he got the exact throw timing. God damn it. Yeah, we just lose here. Now. We were okay until that. I probably do 0 damage here. And he has Flamethrower. I need to check to see if Magnet Bomb is stronger or Discharge. I'm sure Magnet Bomb is, if they're neutral. Boom! Yep, I just lose. Let me check that. Magnet Bomb is significantly stronger. It's 84 damage. Discharge is only 66. So annoying. Yep. All right, this helps. Unless this is like a blizzard. If it's a Scald, we're fine. And we get farm. So this actually helped me. The Giratina, we have to fast move down. Okay. I hope we can farm the Shadow Giratina down, but it's not looking like it. Because that Rock Throw probably comes through too. Yep, we lose. God dang it. Okay. Well, if you're new to the channel, please please enjoy this message brought to you by Luke Superstar while I use the bathroom. In Pokemon, there are 18 different types. Each of these types has a unique way of interacting with each other. For new players, it's almost impossible to remember all the different type combinations and how they work. Because it can get so complicated, there's actually a lot of Pokemon type charts out there that are available for you. The problem with these is they're really hard to read. Plus, a lot of these Pokemon type charts are only focused on the offensive, but it doesn't say anything about what you resist. So I decided it was time to make the perfect Pokemon type chart. I wanted to make something that was super easy to use and really easy to reference anytime you needed it. In fact, I actually uploaded this type chart a while back to Reddit. It received over 400,000 views with over 200,000 downloads. So here it is. Here's the chart. Free for you to use anytime you want. Feel free to screenshot it if you want to save it directly from this video. If you want a high resolution download, there's a link below in the description that you have free access to. Feel free to download it. The only thing that I ask is you like this video and share it with your friends so that way they have an opportunity to get this chart for free as well. This type chart is super easy to use. In fact, it's pretty self-explanatory, but let me go over it just so that way you can get an idea of how it works. In the middle column is the type that you're analyzing. The right-hand side is damage you deal from this type. The green box indicates damage that you're doing that is super effective. The red box indicates the types that resist your damage. The black box indicates types that are invulnerable to you that you cannot damage at all with your type. The left-hand side of the column is damage that you receive. The green box indicates damage you resist. The red box indicates types that deal super effective damage to you. The black box indicates damage that you're invulnerable to that can't deal damage to you from that type. In Pokemon Go, the damages are a little bit different, so I've listed them underneath at the very bottom. In Pokemon Go, there's no invulnerability, so damage is just double resisted. And if you're interested in just strictly learning more about what are some good typing combinations for Pokemon, I highly suggest you watch this video made by WolfGlick, WolfieVGC, who breaks down all the different type combinations in Pokemon and ranks them based on worst and best. I'm Luke Superstar, thanks for watching. I hope this helps level up your Pokemon game. Let me just say something right here for you guys real fast. Just real quick. My name is Snorlax from Snorlax Inc. www.snorlaxinc.com. And let me just say this. This team should be doing a little bit better. You know, he's got some good tools. Skull Bash on the Blastoise may help out a little bit. So, you know what? Normally, Luke Superstar doesn't just like to just change his gameplay right in the middle of a stream. But I highly suggest he take your guys' advice because I'm a normal type. And let me just say this. Normal types kick ass, and if he uses the normal type Skull Bash, I guarantee you he wins the next match. So I'm with you guys here, and I think he should use Skull Bash. So I'm gonna go talk to him, and while I'm doing that, you guys go to www.snorlaxinc.com and order your free. Well, it's not free. You got to pay for it. $432,000.32. Buy one get 7 free CPAP machines to help you and your snoring in the middle of the night. But anyway, I'm gonna go talk to him while you guys do that, and then hopefully he makes the switch. Thanks for listening, and see you at www.snorlaxinc.com. Bye. All right, I'm gonna listen to my chat, and I'm gonna use Skull Bash, and when I lose, I'm gonna blame it on you guys. And it's gonna take me 17, oh, it only took 1. Charge TMs, here we go. Normal types really kicks ass, says Miriam. All right, Skull Bash. Let me make sure the counter's correct. Skull Bash on the Blastoise. Here we go. All right, let's get fired up. We got to get fired up for this one. Here we go. Here we go. This time, oh yeah, we're gonna get it rolling here, baby. Here we go, baby. D-Boss 272, Skull Bash on the Blastoise, Magneton led up front against the Talonflame. He gets an amazing lead right out of the gate. Here we go. Let's make this Talonflame run away, except for he does have super effective fire, so it's just gonna be a battle of the charge moves. He does run away. We switched into the wrong switch, but it's okay. Skull Bash definitely doesn't help here, so right now Luke Superstar starting to doubt his chat for this decision, but you know what? It is, and he's just gonna get through this right here. We know it's gonna be a Rock Tomb bait because he's never gonna throw the grass right up front. That was a bad switch, so my fault. That was my fault. I should have switched into the old Altaria. Let's see if we can climb back out of this one. Boom! There we go. All right, we got that. Let's get another one off. And then at this point, we give up on the Blastoise here, and we get into the Altaria. We got the Magneton. We have to save all shields for the Magneton. The Talonflame is scary, but if we have shields, we'll beat it, no problem. He's gonna save shields too. We have a discharge ready as well. Hopefully we can farm this down because we don't want to take a Rock Tomb, and we did. That was absolutely perfect. He definitely doesn't bring in a Talonflame here, and this is scary. We do have Flamethrower. He has double shield. We also have Magnet Bomb locked and loaded. So I think the play is to get out a second Flamethrower here. Survive long enough to get out a second Flamethrower. Then we get out a Magnet Bomb. We only need one shield. Perfect. Okay, this is fine. We get out a Flamethrower. Then we switch into the Magneton, Magnet Bomb. Then he has to bring in the Talonflame. We Volt Switch as much as possible. And then the Altaria should be able to beat the Talonflame from there, is what I think should happen. Here we go. That's the plan. Let's execute the plan. Immediate switch, immediate Magnet Bomb. Perfectly played. Excellent timing, Luke Superstar. Now we can get as many Volt Switches as possible. I expect a Magnet. I expect a Flame Charge, and then a Brave Bird. So we do not shield this. Okay? Now we just try and freaking hit him as fast as possible. He does not go for the Brave Bird first, I guarantee it. And even if he does, good for him. But I don't think he does. Maybe he goes for 2 Brave Birds. Nope, good play. Now he cannot win. Now he cannot win. I'm gonna shield this. We're close enough now. We should be close enough to win. Oh, he doesn't even have Brave Bird. He doesn't even have a choice. No chance. We get the full farm down. Let's go! I can't hear the music, but I know you guys can, so I bet you that sounded really cool. The music only plays through the stream to get to you, because if it's too loud, it'll get into the mic and stuff, so I have it only play through, but not come through. But let's take a look, because I felt like that was really exciting. So how do we do this? I guess we can just do it like this. Get away, news. I don't want the news. Why does the news come up? Get away. What am I doing? Hold on. Let's unmute this. I want to see how that sounded. Beat the Talonflame. Oh, that's fire. Should happen. Here we go. That's the plan. Let's execute the plan. Immediate switch. That's what you guys heard the whole time. That's exciting. Timing Luke Superstar. Now we can get as many Volt Switches as possible. I expect a Magnet. I expect a Flame Charge. That's legit, man. Wow. Cool. All right. I'll start doing that more often. Okay. All right. Where am I at here? Here we go. Let's do that more often. That was pretty cool. I mean, I can't hear the music, so it doesn't fire me up like it does, but it sounds really cool when it comes to the stream. So yeah, we'll definitely do that. That was fun. All right, 6 and 6. We're holding our own. We are holding our own. We're playing okay. We've made some bad plays, but overall we're playing pretty good. So in that particular matchup, the Volt Switch was really helpful. We were smacking that Talonflame really hard. Even though it was hitting us back, it was really good. So I'll take the dub on that one. Here we go. Magneton versus Altaria. It has Flamethrower. We resist Dragon's Breath. So I think we stay in it. And shield, of course. I bet you we know shields here, and this will be good damage. Dragon doesn't resist steel. Boom! There you go. Let's go for a catch here. I have to shield. It's obviously a flamethrower. If it's not a flamethrower, he doesn't have flamethrower. Okay, it is. There you go, you guys. Magneton just beats the Altaria here. I bet you never would have saw that coming. Wow. Obviously, we used a shield, but still. Wow. No ground type. Okay, this is fine. We resist psychic. There you go. Magneton putting in work against this team. I'll just shield again. I'm just gonna shield again because we're pretty fast on charge here. Look at that. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's okay. So discharge, they're a little desynced. Discharge is 5 less energy. Dang it, that's unfortunate because a Magnum Bomb would have KO'd there. Dang it, that was bad play. What does he have? I think he has Thunder Punch, right? So I'm not gonna bring in the Blastoise here. Does he have some other weird? I'm gonna shield. No, I won't. Okay. Okay, that was the right play. I don't remember what he has. This is okay for us here, actually. I'm gonna shield this because we don't need to really shield Confucius or whatever his name is. Hypno. So let's do this. This already came out. I didn't want to throw that flamethrower. I wanted to save it after he threw. So let's count and avoid his Hydro Cannon or his Drill Peck. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. Drill Peck still neutral here. This should be okay. He missed a turn right there, which is really good. So a flamethrower is neutral, but it's really strong here. So I think we're in a really good position. He outpaces me obviously here, but look at that. So one more Hydro Cannon takes it here. I knew that was coming. Oh, dang it. This is a Thunder Punch, I think, too. I knew that was coming, but I didn't want to throw, but I didn't expect him to throw immediately. That's okay, that's a good play. I think we win here. I think we win here. Obviously, this KOs. I think I bring in the Altaria right away here. I don't think I get to another Hydro Cannon here. Oh, shit. That sucks. I think I'm still okay here. I should survive a Drill Peck and Flamethrower to win. And as a matter of fact, actually Sky Attack will win from this range. So I'm just gonna do that. Just in case. Dude, are you fucking kidding me with this Pokemon? Why? Why? I hate Empoleon. I hate Empoleon. I hate Empoleon. I really hate Empoleon. You guys are kidding me, right? You guys are kidding me, right? You're kidding me, right? They're kidding me? Are you guys kidding me? I'm just waiting for the chat to tell me if they're kidding me or not. Go ahead. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for this person to come back and say, just kidding. And then on my screen, it says, good job, you won. So let me take a drink of coffee while that happens. Bob, are you there? Bob, are you there? Sorry about that, folks. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties there. Bob, tell me you're there, Bob.
Well, yeah, I'm sitting right next to you, Steve. I don't know how you couldn't hear me. I mean, I'm literally sitting right next to you.
Well, I'm sorry about that, Bob. You know what they say. A person with nearsighted vision, it's really difficult to see the person sitting next to you.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Bob. I'm pretty sure that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. But anyway, we got
got Leader Sierra back here trying to take over the stream again. Apparently, she's just still not happy with Luke Superstar's performance. So she's going to try again with this crazy shadow team of hers and see if she can get the job done. Because quite frankly, Steve, Luke Superstar is sucking what the kids would call major ass today. So, you know, we're going to have to see what Leader Sierra can do. What do you think there, Steve? Well, Bob, it looks like she's diving right into the match here, so I don't know. This Gengar last time did not have a good day. It did pretty well, but unfortunately got mixed up against the Shadow Machamp. So this time it's against the Ninetales. It has super effective Sludge Bomb damage, Bob, but let's see, because the Ninetales is extremely spammy. Let's see who can out-spam who in this match right here, Bob. Well, Steve, it looks like the Gengar's getting off the first throw here, and last time the Ninetales, excuse me, Bob, Steve, he just decided to no shield, and that's exactly what happens again today, Bob. Unfortunately, the Morpeko is extremely strong here, and so it looks like probably a Psychic Fangs will be enough. Is he going to throw the Aura Will? He is. He's just going to go ahead and no shield and go ahead and let that go through because he really needs to get some damage on this Morpeko here, Bob. And so it looks like he's going to switch into the Shadow Tyranitar here, Bob. And, or Steve, I'm sorry, I did that again. I forget that your name's Steve and my name's Bob. And let's see what he can do here. He's got a shield, Bob. Psychic Fangs is a great play. But anyway, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Well, Steve, Bob, we don't even know our goddamn names on this channel anymore, Bob. We're just all over the place. We're trying to gameplay, trying to watch Leader Sierra, and commentate on Luke Superstar all at the same time. So it looks like this Dragon Breath damage is actually going to be the damage he needs, Bob, because he's never going to get through this Morpeko with 2 shields. The only way to do that is to double fast Dragon Breath him down, and then hopefully whoever's in the back can get one shot with one of his backline Pokemon, because it looks like, oh, he did a great job there. Did you see that, Bob? He was able to save all damage, and now he's got super effective brutal swings loaded up against the Gourgeist, which does not hit back for super effective damage. So he's actually in a really good position, and he just go ahead and he's just gonna go ahead and take that one. Steve, Bob, whoever you are. Well, yeah, I saw it. I saw it, Steve, but I definitely disagree with the play because I don't think he's going to get through the Shadow Gliscor. He's going to need 2 Shadow Balls, and he does not even get one off. And there you go. Leader Sierra, taking over the stream, was able to get the first victory. Now, the only question we have left, Steve, is Leader Sierra going to give the stream back to Luke Superstar, or is she going to keep on going? Well, Bob, let's see. I mean, it looks like she's loading up the match here, Bob. Is she going to just take it over and press another rematch, or is she going to hand it back to Luke Superstar? We'll just have to see what happens. It looks like she's not going to. She said, you know what, Luke Superstar, not only do you suck at the game, but you're not even close to a better entertainer as I am with my Shadow team. So the people want to see what they want to see. And what they're saying is what they want to see, and therefore it's been seen. Am I making sense there, Bob? To be honest, Steve, not really. I have no freaking idea what you're saying, but we are back in it, and it's a Shadow versus Shadow this time. The Shadow, Talonflame is extremely strong. Did you see that fast move damage there? I mean, he just came through and absolutely did work. The problem is he goes into the Cacturn Shadow. So we got a Shadow versus Shadow team here. And it looks like the Shadow Cacturn is taking some mega super effective damage. And unfortunately, he's not going to be able to survive very much more wing attacks. Therefore, he's going to go down, leave the Luke Superstar with a huge acrobatics just waiting. And so he's going to get in right here to the, what's his dang name? The Cradilly here, Bob. And, of course, he shields because one grass knot will one shot. And we'll just see after where it goes. It looks like we got some messages in the chat here, Bob. And we got Miriam saying, this is the first time he's ever seen Leader Sierra win. And that is actually, in fact, true. If you didn't know the stats there, Leader Sierra has played on the stream many times and has been yet to get a victory. So to see her win once on stream was actually quite a sight there, Bob. And it looks like she's in a little bit of trouble here. Has to get out another shield here. The Talon, so not only does the Gliscor have to finish off the Cradilly, but it's got to save a move for the Talonflame. It should win on charge priority, but is it going to have enough damage? And it does throw right away. So Bob, Leader Sierra is in a great position to take the World Championship, go back to back here. He's got to get through the Cradilly. He's almost to a Sandu, and a Sandu will do it, and the Cradilly resigns, Bob. How about that? Just a second there, Steve. I need to freaking catch my breath because that was exhilarating. Let me tell you, Steve, you don't get to see shadow on shadow action like that very often. And when you do, it is quite a sight to behold, Bob. And our Steve, I don't know why I keep calling myself Steve when your name's Bob and my name's Steve and my name's Bob and your name's Steve. Anyways, GG's. That's all I gotta say. GG's in this match. Leader Sierra taking over 2-0. Good job, Leader Sierra. It's about time. That's all I gotta say about that. It's about time. Leader Sierra carries her weight on the stream. I know you're never supposed to talk about a woman's weight, but on that particular match, she carried her weight. She's pretty slim, but she carried her weight and she won. So thank you, Leader Sierra. My voice is going out from all this shoutcasting. Wow. What's the count? I'm guessing we're 7-8 right now. I'm guessing I forgot to count 2 losses. 7-8. That's pretty good, actually. Not too bad. I do like the Magneton, to be honest. I mean, the Shadow teams are just crazy. A lot of fun. But the Magneton is actually pretty good. Not really. We kind of struggle, but let me just say this about the Magneton. It works when it works. And that's what's cool, is having a Pokemon that does what it wants to do really, really well, I think is really good. The problem, I think what really makes this Pokemon not be as amazing as it really could be is just the bulk. I think, you know, it's one of those Pokemon where you just have no bulk, and so you can't tank anything. Even if it's not effective, even if it's resisted. And so you just end up using a lot of shields on these Pokemon. You definitely cannot take a super effective damage. Even normal damage is not very good. And resisted still takes chunks. So anyway, let's keep going. Let's see what we can do with it because we're doing pretty good. 7-8, not too bad today. Great lead. Finally, we get the water up front. So let's see what he switches into here. If he doesn't switch, he's a madman. I'm gonna watch for the catch. He's not even gonna go for it. Wow. We resist Ice Beam and play rough, so I said I wasn't, you know, I take good damage and I will, but we're not gonna just no shield a freaking Ice Beam. Oh yeah, that's why, because look at this. Now he comes in, he thinks it's a big old catch, the typical grass, water type combo, boom! Yep. You wanted it, you wanted to bring in your grass type. That's the problem with all these meta teams. Hold on. Oh yeah, go away. Who else you got? Oh yeah. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. You know what's funny? Bye-bye. Resign. Bye-bye. You know what's funny? Is these type of people, these exact players, and I'm talking to you, chat. You. I know you play this exact team. Not you. Move out of the way. You. I know you have played this exact team. You've played exactly as Azumarill, Cradilly, Talonflame. Shame on you. Because this person probably wins all the time with this team. Classic grass, water, fire combo. Classic as can be. And probably just wins so much. But you can't just slap these meta teams together and expect to win. You have to understand. Can't just throw in a Cradilly and expect to no shield a Magnet Bomb and live to tell about it. So, haha, I win. GG's. I'm not saying my team's better or I'm better. I'm just saying, like, your teams can't just win for you. I'm a great example of that. Sometimes I have great teams and I lose. So you got to play good too. All right, Magneton again. Fearow, great lead again. Fearow does have ground damage, but I don't expect him to stay in very long. Nope, okay. Expected that. We're gonna shield. It's a brutal swing, it's not very strong, but we have a lot of farm. So we'll shield. Or okay, it's a Trailblaze. Now we're just going to absolutely mitigate that. Brutal swings are, you know, they hurt, but this might be another Trailblaze. He may just be going for the just boost damage the whole time. Okay, that's okay. See what I mean? Like, that's the difference between a really tanky Pokemon and a Pokemon that can't take anything. Because a boosted neutral damage does barely any to Altaria, but a boosted neutral damage to Magneton would be devastating. There we go. Smart to bring this in now. Drill Peck will definitely win from here. I'm not gonna shield, because this will just give me a free switch into Magneton. I expect him to switch out immediately. Yep. Come on, switch, my God. It took me, This is great for us because Medicham probably only has Dynamic Punch and Ice Punch. Dynamic Punches we can get through. We'll save the shield for the Fearow because the Fearow may have a Drill Run ready to go. No, it doesn't. It shouldn't. So we'll shield if we need to. We'll shield the next one. Yeah, we'll have to shield one at least. Hopefully we can get off 2 Hydro Cannons here. I don't know, it's gonna be close. The problem with the rollouts is they get you like, it's not an even number. You like have to throw 4, then 3, and it's kind of weird. So like right there. So I don't get, oh I do, okay, I got that one on. That makes a huge difference. I don't know though. Medicham's really tough and he can one-shot my Magneton. So I'm gonna have to throw charge on the Magneton as well. Okay, that's even better. Come on. Okay. I wasted a Volt Switch there. I wanted to throw immediately, but I misclicked. But this is good. This works. Now, hopefully I can get something off here. I did it again. God damn it. This was not a charge tie. I fucking over-tapped. I think I still win, but that was annoying. How? How does he have 2 Dynamic Punches? God, I suck at this game. Why? Why, Lord, do I suck at Pokemon Go? Why? I could have won. Look. Look how bad I am. All I have to do is press the goddamn thing in the goddamn right spot. And look, you can see it right here. See where I'm pressing? See? How can I miss? How can I miss? It's right there. I'm missing. I'm not tapping in this damn bubble. I'm missing. Therefore, a Volt Switch comes out. Now I'm trying. See that Volt Switch? Came out. I'm like looking up at the top of the screen up here. I don't know why. Just double checking shields. And instead of throwing my discharge immediately and winning, I miss. And I throw a Volt Switch. He comes in and throws a Dynamic Punch. So this Volt Switch comes out. He should have never had a chance to throw this. And the fact that he was at a second Dynamic Punch is ludicrous, by the way. Absolutely ludicrous. This Pokemon, I suck. Anyway, that's what happened. I do that a lot, by the way. I do that a lot. It's unfortunate. It is what it is. This game's kind of tricky though. This game is really, really fast paced. You cannot hesitate. You cannot like think about what you need to do. You need to know what you need to do and be doing it. Because one turn is half a second. 1001. That's 1 second. So 1000, 1000, 1000. That's how long you have to decide what you're gonna do. All right, good lead. Let's not screw it up this time like we do. Here we go. Run away. Okay, he's not even gonna do it. Bad idea. Bad idea. You should run. If he shields, we shield. If he no shields, then we switch. Nah, screw that. What's sad? I'm gonna shield. I'm gonna shield. I understand the tankiness versus the glass cannon matchup, and I think it's better just to stay completely healthy here and farm this down. Why, dude? Why do they always survive the one exact miracle turn they need to survive? Perfect. Perfect. We got a double winning matchup this time. We definitely win now. There's no way he gets through this now. He does have electric, so I'm gonna tank. Nah, I'm gonna shield. Nah, shit. I got a no shield. Fucking A, dude. I don't want to see that. God damn it. I guess I get back into the Magneton here. Okay, he doesn't have electric though. He doesn't have electric. So I don't want the Blastoise against the Gourgeist. Especially now that you guys made me switch to Skull Bash and not Ice Beam. Shit. He just beats the rest of my team now. He definitely beats Blastoise. And I didn't even get a Magna Bomb off. And you guys made me switch to Skull Bash. Ah! Why'd you guys make me do that, by the way? And my chat disappeared. Hold on. So annoying. Probably has a second one. So annoying. This is why I don't use Skull Bash, for the record. This is exactly why. I'm telling you, if you have a bad matchup, you don't do anything. Luckily, I got off this Hydro Cannon, and that helps a lot. But you just don't do anything. I have to farm this all the way down and get a... I'm switching back to not using Skull Bash. Oh, he's gonna let me win? Nope. I'm switching back to Ice Beam. This is why I don't do that. That's exactly why. Not that it's bad. I mean, I guess in some matchups it makes sense, but if you're a water type and you come up against a grass, what are you gonna do? If you come up against a ghost that is anything resistant to water, what are you gonna do? I don't know. Yeah. Like steel. Steel is another one. I don't know. I think, let me just say this. There's nothing wrong with it. Skull Bash is fine. But I personally believe having a counter to a hard matchup can turn the tide in your favor when you have a bad matchup. Come on, really? Come on, don't make me waste a million freaking charges. Jesus. All right. Okay, we suck. What's that? 18? Okay. 18. 8 and 10. You know, we're not doing that bad. To be honest, we're not doing that bad. 8 and 10 is pretty good. Leader Sierra lost 1 and 1-1. So that's even. Okay, I'm gonna dial in. Let's lock in again. Let's lock in again. Here we go. Morpeko. All right, last time we switched to the Altaria. Fast move damage is what we really need to do to get through this Morpeko here. So we're just going to shield the Aura Wheels. I didn't count. I'm guessing it's an Aura Wheel, not a Psychic Fangs. If it's a Psychic Fangs, then we're in big trouble. Okay. Okay. So, what did I do last time against the Morpeko? I thought this is exactly what I did. Or no, the Morpeko, I had the Shadow team against the last Morpeko. Okay, well, Morpeko's rough. I think we just shit. Ah, Morpeko's so hard. We do not have an answer for Morpeko. We just lose. he's playing this exactly correct. You double shield, do as much damage as you can. I'm just gonna do this. Oh shit. Never mind. I was gonna try and switch, but I'll just have to eat this Aura Wheel and die. I don't have anything strong. I'll just sacrifice the Blastoise. I'll sack the Blastoise. I don't know, guys. More Pico is not good for my team. Yep. He probably still gets off another Aura Wheel against my Altaria. Come on. Jesus. Okay, this is a Psychic Fangs at least. But still, he did plenty of work. He did plenty of work. Are you kidding me? This Pokemon's ridiculous. Can my Magneton do the same thing? Maybe. We can one-shot the Cradilly. Can we do the same thing? Can we just reverse this? Oh my god. Oh, not enough. We can survive a Rock Tomb. We can survive a Rock Tomb or a Grass Knot. Not by much, but we can. Who does he have in the back? Problem is Discharge isn't very strong either. 1, 2, 3. We have to throw, because he's already on throw again. Hopefully he's got a water type. If he has a water type, we have a chance, but probably not. Probably not. Azumarill? Yep. That's exactly what I expected, of course. Yep, of course. Even the Azumarill, too tanky of a water type. Son of a gun, dude. My god. More Pico. All right. More Pico's tough. More Pico's insane. More Pico's just too much for old Luke Superstar. Well, I think I can go on record and say Magneton's not very good. You know what? Let's do something else. Hold on. Let's do this. I have an idea. We got different moves. Should we do this? I'm going to. You know what? Let me tell you why. Because we already have a lot of damage with Volt Switch. Or I could even go to Thunder Shock. Let me see. So this is 20 turns. This is 18. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go crazy mode. And let's try it this way. Volt Switch is strong. Magnet Bomb is strong. Discharge is not strong enough. So let's have a Hail Mary nuclear option just in case. But instead of going Volt Switch, I'm gonna switch back to Thunder Shock. Because we'll get to Magnet Bombs fast, 10 turns. And we'll get to this 2 turns faster, which could make or break it. So let's try that. Okay. Let's try that. Actually, yeah. This may be worse. It may be better. But that was a perfect example of like, Discharge is okay to spam, but I don't think like it's ever gonna win me a match because it's just not strong enough. So let's put in something that's strong enough to turn the tides if we really need it to. There we go. Let's try it this way. Now we have a more Pico nuclear option of our own. Obviously far more energy. But let's try this. Who knows? Probably a terrible idea, but we'll try it. There you go, Miriam. Miriam says, classic Luke with the nuke moves. What am I doing? I should have been doing this all along, right? Okay, we run from this. He's got fighting damage and rock slide. So we run from this. We switch. See? That pisses me off. That's exactly what we're going to review that. We're going to review the play, Bob. Because that was bullshit. I literally was pressing switch before the match even started. There's no way a move should have came out. And we're gonna review my taps on that one. Because sometimes my taps are a little sketchy, but that time, they weren't. That's a shitty lead for us, by the way. He just happens to have the fighting normal up front and a Jellicent in the back. This is probably another reason I shouldn't lead the Magneton. So let me say this too. My team sucks, if you haven't already figured that out. But the reason it sucks even more is because Magneton doesn't have good support. Blastoise is not very good. Altaria is good, but Altaria is not like strong enough to just run away with games. So, so therefore, what happens is like you have to switch, and then when you switch, you just get countered because your Pokemon aren't super good. See, he's not even scared of the Magneton, which is fine because I'm building up a lot of energy. But even the Altaria loses to the Vigoroth here. I'm gonna Zap Cannon the hell out of someone. You better believe it, though. Rock Slide, Rock Slide, Rock Slide. So this is a terrible, terrible matchup for us. Oh, he's not even doing it. Okay, that's good. If he doesn't if he doesn't Rock Slide, okay, this is good. I like this. We can Zap Cannon the hell out of someone now. Hopefully he doesn't have like Dragon Pulse or something. Hopefully he doesn't have Dragon Pulse. If he has Sky Attack, it'll help a lot. Now we don't get to Zap Cannon someone. He's got a shield. He doesn't. See what I mean? Maybe. Probably not. 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 See, I just cannot get the Magneton into a good matchup. And I actually don't like this, actually. This is terrible. Fun stream, shitty performance. This is even worse. Let me tell you why. Because maybe not. Let me do this. If I don't lead it, this team sucks, guys. Period. Jesus. Period. This team just sucks. I'm just gonna say it. Let's do this. There's only 5 matches left anyways. This team's not very good. It's struggling, and I'll tell you why. It's not even Magneton's fault. Magneton's fine, especially with Volt Switch, it's fine. The problem is I just kind of put it with a team that had some options for counter switches. For example, if he switches into ground, I wanted Blastoise and Altaria. Simple as that. If he switched into fighting, I wanted Altaria. If he switched into grass, which resists electric, I wanted Altaria. If he switched into fire against Magneton, then I had Blastoise. So on paper, it all makes sense. And that's fine. The problem is these weird neutral matchups like Jellicent and stuff that I get into, I just lose them because my Pokemon are worse. Altaria is okay, but Altaria is not like the carry the match team. Altaria is more like, let me soak up damage for a bad matchup type of player. And we don't have a hard carry, and Magneton ain't it. And yes, exactly. It's like one of those days also where Slime says, love how on the moment I come back to the stream, you're getting hit by a Dragon Pulse. Like, it never fails. They always have the move I don't need them to have. Let's try it one more time with Volt Switch. Let's try it one more time not leading. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep a Hydro Cannon user, but I'm going to switch out Blastoise to Greninja. Greninja's is just stronger, so now I really, really don't have any defense. Now I'm even more Glacier, but Greninja can force out shields, and then that way the Magneton is at least in a position where it forces out shields. So Greninja can really force some swaps. Someone will switch into a Jellicent or something against Greninja, Azumarill against Greninja. So this one's actually okay for us. Night Slashes are fine. We just shield the Sky Attack and we Night Slash. I don't know. This is definitely better than Blastoise, though. Not in this case. In this case, I would have had Ice Beam, but sure enough. Let's see. Okay. It would be really nice to get an attack boost on one of these Night Slashes some days. I feel like I never freaking get them. See what I mean, though? See? Now he's got a shield, for sure. And I'm not even going to give up on the Greninja. He doesn't. There you go, baby. There you go. Now we get a really good matchup with the Magneton, who resists. Hydro Cannon's neutral, but we have Volt Switch, so I expect him to switch out now. And he shields. Can we get another one? What an idiot. That's not good. He's going for the old classic, I'm Empoleon, I'm gonna overfarm, but now he has to use shields again. Don't like that play. So I'm gonna make him throw, I'm gonna bring in the Magneton, shield, because he's gonna shield right, or he's gonna throw right away. Then I'm going to switch out the Altaria to catch one, because he's gonna throw again, immediately. And I hope he doesn't have a hard counter. But then Empoleon is out of charge. Oh no, he switches. Okay, this is good. This is bad. We didn't want the Empoleon to have anything. The Empoleon can freaking Hydro Cannon me and win against the Magneton. So that sucks. And then this idiot's super annoying too. I don't know. We beat the Empoleon on charge priority. So if we can get in the Magneton with a second to farm for a second. Oh no. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Now we can farm. If he switches and throws immediately, we lose. If we have a second to farm, we win. We have to farm this down though. Perfect. Again, this doesn't, I hate this game, I hate this game, I hate this game. Survive, you bastard! What is he doing? Why would he not throw Hydro Cannon? Now we win, never mind, I take it back. I love this game, I love this game. And we missed a bubble. Wow, what a dumb mother. Boop. What an idiot, first of all. Let me just say that. What an idiot. What an absolute idiot. Hydro Cannon probably one-shots me. I have no defense. But let me tell you why I was fucking pissed. Because it's bull shiitake mushrooms. Look. Look, look, look. Instant replay right here. Look. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look. What happens is, and this is bullshit, is, for one, I throw a Volt Switch when I shouldn't have, of course. Okay, but two, the reason is, I think it's stupid that Volt Switch is, 4 turns? That you can come in the middle of a switch turn and throw. So if I throw, you have time to come in, so my throw starts, 1 turn. You come in on turn 2. You throw on turn 3. My damage doesn't come out to turn 4. So you can throw, you can switch and throw in the middle of 1 Volt Switch because of the timing. And that's exactly what he does. The only problem is he didn't throw the right move. So he screwed up. If he would have thrown a Hydro Cannon, he wins. So I expected this exactly. So watch. So the moment I see it, I start changing. So right here, so I'm throwing, now so look, that was not even a turn, oh my God. Let me break this down for you guys, because this is crazy. This is actually crazy. It's a little slow, but just watch. Okay, look. I'm gonna break this frame by frame. So, okay, Volt Switch starts right here. Okay, 1 turn, 2 turn, 3 turns, 4 turns. Okay, boom. Damage comes through. Now watch this. Okay? Volt Switch starts right now. Okay? 1 turn, 2 turns, 3 turns. Maybe 2, whatever, 3. So the damage is hitting him already. But he can come in. My shit's already done disappeared. So in that like little moment that my volt switch hits him, he has, so the damage hits. So that turns completely over. So this should have been a charge tie, or look at me. It should have been a charge tie. Uh-oh, did you see that butt crack? Oh no, I showed butt crack on stream. No, butt crack. Slow-mo replay butt crack. Uh-oh. Okay, I just win. Uh-oh, let's see the butt crack again. Here you go. Anyways, if you want to see more butt crack, go to the instant replay on youtube.com/LukeSuperstar1 to see instant replay butt crack. Oh, you guys. That's really frustrating though. That's like a perfect example of like how challenging this game really is. Because in a nutshell, what happened is I threw a 4-turn move. In that move timing, he comes in and he must have landed on the 3rd turn, got damaged on the no, I don't even know. It just doesn't make sense that he can come in and throw, because we don't lose charge priority. There's no way. We're gonna check. I'm pretty sure. Let's check. There's no way. We don't lose charge tie. So that means he was a turn ahead. Here's Empoleon's attack range. Here's Magneton's. So not even close. So he had to have landed and thrown a turn before me. I don't know. There's probably like really good players. It's probably obvious to their eye. They like know exactly how many turns that all went down on. But for me, I feel like it was bullshit. I feel like I should have thrown before him, not after him. Definitely not after him. At least tied with him, and if anything, before him. And that didn't happen at all. But anyways, we won. So get out of my face. All right, new match. Greninja, Corsola. This is a great lead for us. Here we go. See what he does. I expect a Night Slash catch. I'm not gonna throw in timing. Okay, now I am. All right, he wants to stay in. Maybe he's happy forcing shields here. Yeah, looks like he's gonna shield, so I'll shield too. He's just building up that energy for what? I don't know. I'm happy getting this out. That's fine. Okay, we'll shield. We'll shield, even if they're bait moves. We got out 2 shields, he got out 2 shields. Now we Night Slash. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. We do bigger damage faster, and we only use 1 shield there. So, and we get rid of the biggest threat to our freaking Magneton. There you go. So now we've dealt with the Corsola. Doesn't really threaten the Magneton. Gastrodon extremely threatens the Magneton. It's gone. So we are GG's in this one. Should be. Fine. We could take body slams all day. I Fully Baked says, let's go! Finally, we get a good matchup here. He switches in to throw a power gem. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna I guess I don't need to shield. I'm going to. Because Altaria can tank a power gem, no problem. This probably KOs from this range. It'll be close. I actually hope it doesn't and I get 1 more Volt Switch. Perfect. Perfect. That was actually perfect. Now what's he got? Jellicent? Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. The Azumarill can still win here. I gotta, if I can go for, I guess I just do as much damage as I can. Boom! Oh, that's good damage. I did this so that way I threw off his timing, so that way he doesn't get rid of my Magnezone and come in like immediately throw in the Altaria. Boom! Bye-bye, Azumarill! That's how you play the game. Just kidding. I don't even know. That was just like, I just think that was bad. If I was him, I would have immediately switched into the Azumarill. And Azumarill can fight out of bad matchups all day long with the tankiness, but Corsola... He gave us the win on that one, so we'll take it any day of the week. How many battles we got left? Let's count. We should have, yep, 3 more left. So...
Let me just say something real fast, guys. My name's Pikachu. If you don't know who I am, then what the flip are you even doing watching Pokemon Go? I mean, come on. I'm literally the face of the company. You guys don't even understand how recognizable I am. Even Luke Superstar's mom, which doesn't even know what Pokemon is, knows who I am. Anyways, I'm Pikachu. Do you mind if I just tell him something real fast, please?
Sure, Pikachu.
Okay, thank you. Let me just say this one real quick. Today has been kind of weird. You know, Luke Superstar, he's not the best. Normally he sucks. Today he's doing okay. I'm a big fan of electric types, if you can tell. I mean, I'm electric, of course. Anyway, but Magneton, he's not the best. You know, he's kind of weak. But anyway, I just wanted to pop in, say you guys are doing a great job. I appreciate you guys being here, and don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and all that good stuff. You know, helps out the channel. And anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.
Wow, even Pikachu's saying nice things today. Okay, Miriam says it's alright. There are no ladies in today's stream, I guess. Oh, when I was talking about weight. Slime says, let's win the last 3 and go positive for today. Good plan. Let's go 5-0 in the last set. I think that's a great plan. So you know what? It's a good plan. I'll go ahead and just do that. No problem. I'll just do that. I'll just win these next 3. That's a good idea. I ace player. No problem. We got it. Here we go. Crocolator, amazing lead for us. See what he runs into. He's not gonna run. Okay, stupid. We just throw Night Slash to catch a switch. He does not switch, but he sure has to shield. Yep. That saved a little energy. Okay, we shield. Even if it's resisted, fire or shadow ball, we just shield anyways. That's why. He thought he could shield and then he thought he could shield and catch me off guard with that, but not gonna happen. And now we just Volt Switch this Greninja down. I'm sure he shields. Okay, that Volt Switch damage is coming through, so now he's in trouble. He might beat me here and knock out my Magneton, but job done. We avoided the fire matchup. That's okay. Hydro Cannon should one-shot from this range. That Volt Switch damage, I think, does come through. Perfect. That's annoying. It didn't. Shit. Shit. I should have Switch here, though. Damn it. I should have thrown a Hydro Cannon. What am I doing? I should be able to take this all the way. No, he's got Disarming Voice. Do we get to Sky Attack? We do, baby. Disarming Voice would have been detrimental to me, but it does not go through, and we get the win. No chance the Raichu is going to be able to defeat me here. No chance. I don't care what silly little Raichu move he's going to throw. There's no way he gets through the Altaria. Unless he's got Disarming Voice too. No, that ain't going to cut it. That ain't going to cut it. There we go. Add another win to the old win column. GG's. Okay, we're getting close. Almost even. 3-0 in this set. We got to win 2 more. That was good. That was a terrible play by him. I get the play. Like, Disarming Voice is pretty cool in the Crocolator, but I'm a Shadow Greninja. I'll probably shield anything, even a Shadow Ball. Here we go. Malamar. This is a good for us, actually. So Malamar, 100%, he's gonna try and go for a quick superpower here. 100%. I'm gonna Night Slash because he guaranteed shields, and I'm gonna try and get the attack boost. He's gonna go for a superpower and then switch. If he goes for a foul play bait, I don't even care. Because it's, oh wow. Okay. Now I'm gonna shield for sure. Now for sure he tries a superpower and run. Wow, okay. He's happy with shields. Okay, we have electric, so this is bad for him. The problem is his stupid sand attack actually does some pretty good damage against Magneton. Okay, sucks to suck, electric boy. Sucks to suck, bird boy. Bird brain. Do I shield? Yeah, why not? We got rid of bird brain. He's got 2 shields, which is fine. Okay, I'm just gonna overfarm this. Don't need to throw. Bye-bye, bird brain. Oh no! Oh no! Now he's a weak to electric again. Oh no. Oh no, you hate to see it. You hate to see the comps that are just weak to electric. Oh no. What are you doing? What is he doing? Double flying and water. What was his first Pokemon? His first Pokemon was Malamar? Oh yeah. Double flying and a Malamar. Double dark. That's not a good comp. I can see what he's thinking. He's thinking there's too many goddamn ghosts in the meta, so I'm just gonna hardcore beat ghosts. But I don't know. Talent, I mean, yeah, Corviknight. You gotta, I mean, maybe he's like me. Maybe he's random wheel spinning his teams or something, and he's making a video, I don't know. But if he's not, and he picked that team, that's even worse than my team. We just win right here. We don't even need the Magneton on that one. GG's. The reason I switched out of the Magneton, for the record anyways, it didn't matter. I'm already won at that point. I can either stay in with the Magneton, do as many Volt Switch damages as possible, but he's got shields, so I'm not getting my discharge damage off. Or I can switch, and then he's got to shield a bunch of stuff from my Altaria, and then my discharges hit him and my Volt Switches. So in my mind, that's a better play, but either way it wins at that point. 12 and 12! We have one more final match for the day to see if we can go positive for the day with the Magneton. This one's gonna be tricky, guys. I don't know if I have what it takes. Maybe there's someone out there that can help me? Oh no, Bob! Steve here. It looks like we got leader Sierra. She came in for the surprise victory a few minutes ago, and it looks like she just does not trust Luke Superstar to get the job done in the final hour, in the final match of the day. She says, Luke Superstar, you've done pretty crappy today. I'm gonna have to save this stream with my Shadow team. You just do not have what it takes. For the final match of the day, we need complete and utter Shadow power. So I'm gonna take over the stream. What do you think about that, Bob? Well, Steve, let me just say this. I think that it's a good idea, if I'm being completely honest with you, because Leader Sierra has got bigger balls than Luke Superstar. And when I say that, I don't just mean metaphorically, Bob. I've seen them. Anyway, let's go into the match. It looks like they're ready to begin. She's going with a triple Shadow team again. Extremely high damage output with very little defense. This strategy has worked out for her in the past. It's gonna matter what kind of matchup she gets. What do you think about that, Steve? All right, Bob. Well, there's one way to find out. Looks like they're getting right into the match here. So, Leader Sierra for the final match of the day against an ace player. Let's see if her Shadow team has what it takes to get it done. It's a Talonflame right out of the gate. This is actually something she really, really wants to see because Talonflame does not have the defenses or the speed to get the job accomplished. So, Luke Superstar is just going to throw right away on charge timing with the Shadow Gengar. Mega big damage incoming. I expect a shield here. The Talonflame should fire back, but it looks like the Luke Superstar, or the Leader Sierra should have more damage output in the amount of time. So I do expect a shield here on the Talonflame again. She's gonna try and absolutely snowball with this Talonflame, but she doesn't. She switches out to the Clodsire to absorb this big Shadow Punch. The question is, can he get off another Shadow Punch in time to either force another shield or even more damage? Let's see what happens. It looks like he's going to because those poison stings, believe it or not, Bob, are actually double resisted by the Gengar. Poison and ghost typing is just a great typing to see against a poison sting player. And look at that! In 2 moves, he's able to completely, and I mean completely, get through the Clodsire. What do you think about that, Bob? Well, he's done a good job so far, I will say that. The problem is he's still got to get through the Clodsire. He's going to have to shield here. Hopefully he can get to an Acrobatics and then bait out a shield. And then the good thing is he's got a Rock type at the end, which is actually really good into the Talonflame. So let's see what he does. He's going to switch right into it. He actually resists Flying and Rock. Flying and Fire, excuse me, Bob, or Steve, or whoever you are. But, he's still a Shadow. So is he going to be able to resist all of the damage? He's not even going to get the shield. So it looks like it's going to be a 2v1 at the end. And fighting is worst case scenario for him. I don't know about this, Steve. Well, Bob, the good thing, Bob, let me just say this. The good thing is his Gliscor does have Wing Attack Fast Move. So he's going to have a lot of fast move pressure here coming up in a second, Bob. So if he can get off this Brutal Swing, which he does not. If he was able to get off that Brutal Swing, he maybe would have had a really good shot. The problem is his Weather Ball, if he has it, is going to be super effective. He should just Sand Tomb, and she does not get the move in time. I expect this to be a water move. I expect him to die, and I expect this match to be over. And it looks like that's exactly what's going to happen. Leader Sierra showing why she was not selected last year for 1999's Olympic team. I understand it's 2026, but that's just the name of the team. 1999, it's just the name of the team. Anyways, unfortunate, Bob. What do you think?
Well, guys, it looks like the Shadow team just can't do it. I mean, I've said this before many times on stream. Triple Shadow teams just don't have enough bulk for Great League. I keep saying it. Great League, you just gotta have the bulk. Unfortunately for old Luke Superstar, Leader Sierra just completely ruined his 4-0 set that he had worked really hard to put together with his team. And so I think, to be honest, I think Leader Sierra and Luke Superstar are gonna have some words after the match.
Well, we tried, guys. 12 and 13. You know what? To be honest, though, if I'm honest, 12 and 13 is better than a lot of the other streams that we've done, even with better teams. So I will say this. Magneton is actually pretty good, even with Volt Switch. It has some strengths. The biggest problem is it has just no bulk. So it's pretty much like a Shadow type. Like, it's basically the exact same as a Shadow type. Like, take a look, actually. The Magneton, typically a lot of Shadows, the problem is its health too, but a lot of Shadows kind of fall into the 120 range with like 130 health, for example. Let me think of a good example that's like right there. I don't know. But anyway, with the Shadow debuff, you would get an extra 20 damage here and minus 20 defense here. So it pretty much is the equivalent to like an exact Shadow Pokemon. without being shadow type. So the cool thing about that, if you really want to get some damage across, is I actually have a shadow version that I can play as soon as I get frustration removed. So maybe that's the way to play it. Maybe, let's do this. Maybe if you're gonna play it, maybe you just go all out offense. I mean, look at these. I have two of them. This one's pretty good. So there you go. So as soon as I can remove frustration, I think if I'm ever going to play Shadow Magneton again or Magnezone, or just the regular versions, I think the way to play them is with shadow damage, because you're just offensive anyways. So if you're gonna be all in on the offense, you might as well be all in on the offense and just go ham. And like, yes, you're gonna play it the same way anyways, right? You're gonna shield everything. You're gonna avoid bad matchups. So you might as well get the 20% extra damage because you're not surviving anything anyways. So maybe that's the way to do it. But anyway, good stream, a lot of fun, cool team. I'm gonna come up with a really fun team for tomorrow, and then Sunday no, that's tomorrow. Never mind. What is it? Saturday already. Holy moly. Tomorrow is Subscriber Sunday, meaning I'm going to play you on stream, you versus me. We're gonna have a lot of fun. All the time you get people coming in, hey, you wanna 1v1 me, bro? Tomorrow I'll say yes, I do wanna 1v1 you. Normally I don't. But anyway, so that'll be a lot of fun. So make sure you come tomorrow, same time, noon, USA Central Time. And just hang out in the chat, say, hey, I want to battle, put me on the list. I'll make a nice little list and we'll battle each other on stream. You guys usually kick my butt, but the good thing is I play a lot of different fun teams. Therefore, we have a lot of good action going on for tomorrow. So we'll do that tomorrow. Thanks for watching. See you then. Make sure to join the Discord, friend request me, and all that stuff for Subscriber Sunday tomorrow. Have a lovely, lovely Saturday. Peace.
Luke Superstar is a legend. The best Pokemon trainer in the world. He always wins every fight. Woo! Luke Superstar is the best. The best Pokemon trainer in the world. He always wins every fight. Luke Superstar.
Oh, yes! 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 Now we get to one-shot the idiots. Oh, quadruple boosted Aura Will on Idiot Dunsparce!